Let me just confirm. Yeah, thank goodness you were able to come as soon as we contacted you.
It was nothing. The last couple of days have been when we heard that you were sort of...
Being the seasoned adventurers that you are.
Huh? Why's that?
That's right. This is the ideal season for harvesting crops and fruits. And farmers are anxious to...
Ah, well, no...
Huh? What do you mean? Seriously? Yes, I swear I'm not making this up. The acting Grand Master wants everyone to gather at headquarters in the main hall. Hurry! Hey, wait up!
Why do those two knights look so flustered?
Well, hello there. If it...
Kaya! Just the person we need!
Don't worry. This is... All that's happened is that the Knights of Favonius have just received a letter from the Grand Master.
Well, that's a relief. Wait, hold on a second. What did you say again? The Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius? Isn't that Varka? So, what did Varka say in the letter? How's the expedition going?
Oh, so interested in our Grand Master all of a sudden?
It's only normal, isn't it? That you'd be curious too if there was someone you'd heard loads about but never met. Besides, the expedition has been going on for ages.
The acting Grand... Varka brought quite a bit of trouble to those around him on the road to becoming a legend. Anyway, since this has piqued your interest, we do miss our honorary knight after all.
Sure, let's go and see what it's all about. Bye, Catherine! See you soon!
All right.
It looks like just about everyone's here.
Hey there, cutie. Paimon. I didn't know you two would be coming. So you heard about the letter?
Yep, we ran into Kaya near the Adventurers Guild. Oh, wow. Paimon's never seen so many people.
If I know the Grand Master, the fact that he has the time to be writing letters means it's probably nothing serious. It certainly won't be bad news.
Kaya's exaggerating a little, but otherwise I agree. After all, Mika's not the kind of person who'd be able to keep it hidden if something were the matter. Over there, look. The kid standing next to Jean in front of the staircase? He used to be a land surveyor in Eula's team. He's very talented in what he does, and a very reliable person. When the expedition team set out, the Grand Master appointed... He's the one that brought back the letter.
Please, may I have your attention, everyone? Now that we're all here, let's begin reading out the letter from the Grand Master. Mika, please, go ahead.
Yes, Master Jean. Right. Hello, everybody. I am Mika, surveyor of the Reconnaissance Company. Recently, I have been taking part in an assignment to the Knights of Favonius. Greetings, everyone. The first thing I want to say to you all is, please put your...
Oh, that's fantastic news. My palms are sweating.
May I
Go ahead, Mika.
All right. Now that your fears are allayed, I trust you'll be ready to listen to the rest of my letter. I'm writing to you from the northernmost reaches of Tevat by the light of a stove. I once told you that the purpose of this expedition was related to a dangerous secret from days long past. In the past couple of months, we received an unexpected visitor. The Fatui Harbinger known as...
the captain?
I am fully aware of the Fatui's outrageous actions in Mondstadt in recent history. Nevertheless, open parenthesis, I rather suspect that's because the man hides everything under the mask he wears, so no one can know his past or his origins. However, one thing is for sure. I don't doubt that he could even take out a ruin guard by stabbing it in its big, glowing eye with one of Klee's crayons. Open parenthesis. Our scouts have confirmed that the captain received orders to head for Natlon 3 days ago. We'll be able to sleep much better. I will admit that some of his actions have helped us, but this year's Weinlesefest must be kicking off in Mondstadt any day. Everyone here is always thinking back fondly upon the fun. I hope that you and all the citizens of Mondstadt enjoy the festival. May Lord Barbados bless Mondstadt, and may the wind... P.S. If you're wondering who's tougher between me and the captain, well, the letter ends here.
Thank you, Mika.
Master Jean, P.P.S. I ran out of paper, so I'll add...
Oh, for me?
Seeing that it's a special... Everyone, as the Grand Master mentioned in his letter, the Weinlesefest is in just a few days. Though they are unable to return to Mondstadt and spend the festival with us, I hope that everyone will guard your stations and perform your duties, and of course, during your time off, I hope you will be able to rest. That brings our meeting to a close.
Did Paimon hear that right? They ran into the Fatui, the real big deal.
Hey, cuties. How about we go and chat with Jean? You didn't get a...
Sounds good.
Hi there. Wait, but what? Oh, geez, Captain Kaya, what should I say?
Oh, Mika. How have you... You were just asking me about the storm terror incident, weren't you? Well?
That's right, and also...
Hi there. You guys are so strong. I'm in awe. I have to go and report in with Captain Eula now. Please excuse me.
Aw, he just left.
That is a pity, it really is. But don't take it the wrong way. The way he sees it, give it some time, and this will all sort itself out. In fact, let me share a little secret with you. Try talking to him.
Ah, Lisa, the Grandmaster's letter is just on the table. Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time. Apology. If you don't have any plans in the immediate future, why not...
Don't be deceived. Jean may appear very composed.
Lisa...
I'll leave you to catch up. I'm going to read my letter.
Yeah, Mondstadt's where our journey began, after all. Master Jean, not...
Yes, of course. The Weinlese Fest is an ancient Mondstadt festival, just like Ludi Harpastum and Windbloom. Each fall, the west wind blows in Mondstadt. Legend has it that the wonderful scent of Mondstadt's... No matter where he is, he will transform...
Yeah, that sounds like...
For this reason, Mondstadters call the western wind the returning wind. In the past, every household would brew fresh wine around this time of year. Uncasking the sealed wine is a symbolic way of inviting the Animo Archon to share a drink.
Knowing him, it was probably blessing them with more good wine.
That's a good question. But these are very old stories. Many of the details...
Yep, that'll happen. Some stories change completely as they get passed down. Hence why these days...
All part of how cultural heritage...
Indeed. But for the time being, at least, the tradition of paying tribute to the... This is a time of the year when many Mondstadters living away from Mondstadt return to their hometown. For those unable...
Oh, so that's why the Grandmaster wrote, "May the wind carry our sentiments back to you."
For this year, we've joined forces with the Church of Favonius and the Adventurers Guild to host a celebration on the banks of Cider Lake, just...
Wine market?
Well, originally, it was simply a place where wine... These days, it is a much grander affair. Not only will you find a range of choice wines, the Knights of Favonius plan to use this as an opportunity to do some fundraising for...
Wow, sounds pretty cool.
If you have the time, I encourage you to take a look around. I hope you'll find it a worthwhile experience.
I was just about to bring that up. The Grand Master says he wants me to handle something for him.
Razor told us that he was raised by a pack of wolves in Wolvendom. He never knew his parents. In his own words, the wolf pack is his loop.
Yes, that was as much as I knew it. But in his letter, the Grand Master says that in the cabinet above the third bookshelf, to the right of the grandfather clock in Jean's office, there's a wooden box containing some items that Razor's...
Does this mean the Grand Master knew?
It would seem so. The Grand Master didn't simply run into Razor.
Wow. Well, come on, let's go find Razor.
Oh, cutie. Nothing escapes your eyes, does it? For the child who never met their biological parents, this kind of conversation... By contrast, Razor grew up in Wolvendom and has had very limited contact with human society.
I'm sure the Grand Master will have given due consideration to Razor's circumstances.
That's a good point. Okay, cuties. Can I leave you to break the news to Razor? He thinks of me as his teacher, so he might not open up to me if he gets upset. But you... Thank you, sweetie. Try to be as encouraging as you can. Someone his age needs... As his teacher, go on now, cuties.
Usually around Wolvendom, right? How do you think he'll react after hearing about this? It's a hunting trap. It looks like the ones that the hunters from Springvale use. Huh? What is it? Electro energy? Paimon... Well, anyway, let's follow the traces of Electro and see... Trap up ahead. And can you feel that electro energy too? The electro traces lead deep into Wolvendom. Let's keep going.
All right. The last trap has been set. Razor?
It's okay.
What is it, Razor?
It smells familiar. Friend, from far away.
Razor! Oh, and it's dressed too! Are you two hunting together?
Yes, it's almost harvest season, and the boars are venturing into They're trampling crops and destroying the vineyards. Someone could get seriously hurt. The Knights of Favonius came to us asking for help, keeping the boars safe.
I and Uncle Brown Cat catch boars.
Wow, Razor! This is a big step for you.
You can say that again. Razor was the star of the show this time.
Helping everyone, helping Lupical, makes me happy.
Yeah! But...
Oh.
Razor, do you mean you don't...
I want to know.
So you do want to know?
Traveler, come and take a look at the trap I just placed. Let's give Razor some space to process things. Yes, I have some thoughts about this after seeing how Razor reacted. We've been hunting together a lot recently. The kid might not talk much, but still, here's what I think. He definitely wants to find out about his parents. I'm a father myself, so when Diona was little, if I got back late from a hunt one night, she'd be watching me like a hawk for days.
Do you mean Razor's worried that he was abandoned?
Exactly. I think that's the heart of it. And if it turns out they did, well, I don't think there's anything we could say to console him. Razor is developing at his own pace. There are lots of issues that can't... But now this thing with his parents is added into the mix.
It might push...
Seems like a similar take to Lisa's. Wait, but then again, Master Jean had a different view. She said... what do you think?
Gotcha. Well, knowing that he's got a friend like you to rely...
Okay, got it. Right, let's head back. We don't want to keep him waiting. Hey, Ray...
Still thinking. My heart... Varka? Tall. Yes. Trust. He's very good to me. Give me a name. Teach me...
You know, Razor, Varka used up all the paper writing this letter. That means that he thinks the items have... But more importantly than that, whatever happens, the Traveler, Paimon...
That's right. And old Uncle Brown Cat's here to support you as well.
Okay. Thank you. I decide...
Well, you folks better be heading off then. I'm just...
Bye, Draft! Lisa! We brought Razor!
Hello, teacher. I'm here.
Ah, my little wolf cub's in a good mood. I'm assuming they've discussed the whole story with you already? Here, this is it. The wooden box. I haven't touched it, except for taking it out of the cabinet. When you're sure you're ready, you can open it yourself.
Yes, I am sure.
Oh, this is just a pile of junk. Paimon thought there... Uh-oh. You don't think that, after all this time, Varka might be getting... A scent? What kind?
A scent I remember from a long, long time ago. It's their scent. Human scent. Father...
Incredible. You still remember scents from all the way back in your childhood.
Wow. You have a really good sense of smell, Razor. Guess being wild by nature has its advantages. Oh, this woolen hand puppet looks kinda wonky. Wait! Hey, look! This one... And there's a note stuck on it. 1,000.
Oh, so it's a bottle of 1,000 Wind wine?
Teacher, you know?
Of course. 1,000 Wind wine was the first kind of wine that Mondstadters ever learned to make, or so they say. As to how it got its name, some say it's a reference to the numerous ingredients used to make it. Well, I remember reading somewhere that there are all sorts of weird and wonderful ways of... This all makes it impractical to commercialize. Wine merchants are much more comfortable. That's why you'll almost never see 1,000 Wind wine in the markets or tap... In fact, It looks like your parents...
That must mean there's something pretty important about it. Oh, Paimon has an idea! Razor.
Okay.
Huh. He seems...
Find anything?
Sweet, cold, a little bitter. I like. Many things all mixed together. But things in one...
Even you can't tell what it is, Razor?
I will try again.
It's okay, Razor. Don't push yourself too hard. What do we do when we try something and it doesn't work?
Try another...
That's right. Oh, it's almost the Weinlese Fest. Everyone who knows anything worth knowing about wine will be gathering in
Oh, great idea!
Make sure you don't miss the opening ceremony, cutie. Everyone will be there. Razor, you should go too. It'll be a good opportunity to ask around.
Okay. Ask...
Don't worry. We'll be right there with you. We can be your go-between.
Okay. Then I will go back now.
Great! See you at...
As Razor's teacher, and you must be tired from running around trying to find Razor.
Thank you, everyone, for your patience. I am pleased. We hope the residents of Mondstadt and visitors from all over, when Windcoming Day arrives, we will hold a grand toast. Let the wind lead.
Let the wind lead!
Razor, you're here already!
Find? Who?
Just some tone-deaf bard. But he's also a know-it-all and loves...
Try the best wine in town.
Hey, tone-deaf bard!
Traveler, Paimon, how do you do?
Spoken like a true poet. But reading between the lines here, if...
Oh, don't say that. Anyway, hey, Razor.
All right.
Yeah, Razor has something he wants to ask you about. No,
Ooh, now there's a name that takes me back.
Razor's parents left him a box with a half bottle of wine inside. And there's a we heard there's a lot of history behind this type of wine. And the group...
It smells good. But
I see. So you want to know how Thousand Wind wine is made? Well, I was going to save it for Windcoming Day, but far be it from me to deny an early
a song, not eat.
Excellent answer. Fill up the barrels and store them away. Then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue? As Mondstadt, a defender's will, strong as yesteryear? Thank you.
Like wine. A little sweet.
Don't worry, it's not just you. That was supposed to be...
Well, maybe it's...
Okay, so let's try to pin this. An explorer's courage, a love tender... Nope, Paimon has absolutely... Look, tone-deaf bard, you clearly know what the...
You misunderstand me. I'm not trying to make you work. If you want to know the secret behind this sweet scent,
You're rolling up our sleeves. You mean we need to go and make...
we've known each other for so long, and you still...
I trust. I want to try. I want to... If I know how to make wine, then I know what is in... Right. I want to...
Well, if you say so, Razor, guess we'll have to take Tone-Deaf Bard's word.
Don't worry, really. Freedom is the key here. It's not as long as you add ingredients to the mix in a spirit of...
I will tell Paul. Then I need...
That's the spirit. So, how about we meet...
Okay, I will remember.
Job.
Disappear!
You're open!
Let the show be.
You're open! You're open!
Let's dance.
Wind blade! With the wind! Wind blade!
Jab and cross!
With the wind! Wind blade! Disappear! Wind blade!
Let the show begin. Wind blade! Bet you can't keep up with me.
Disappear! Wind blade!
No escape.
Wind blade! With the wind!
I'll protect us.
Let's dance. Surrendering and be gentle.
You need to watch out for any signs of earthquake.
This is pretty... Hey, wanna play sardines with 3 people who wanna tear each other? The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating in...
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room. Please, let me introduce myself. I am
Our savior has come. Nice to meet you, Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the...
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister. I'm like...
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted, as a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely so please, have an honest, if anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creature. And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself clear?
All right, we got...
That's what
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now.
Wait, that was you, creator?
So there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen...
Huh? Exile?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development. As General Mahamatra, tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request. But I began to realize that, unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission. The power of the General Mahamatra is granted. I realized then that to the Grand Sage, the vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the... I believed it would be wise to flee the Academia before the sages had a chance. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no...
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, well, Sino, if that's your...
When I was investigating the matter in the Academia, I overheard a conversation between Al-Haytham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler.
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your...
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the traveler.
Al-Haytham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed...
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics... Their words contained one key piece of information. Namely, that divine knowledge indeed... From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so... So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the divine knowledge caps. Had I been less guarded, I probably would have ended up like that.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using what...
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the so it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investing.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidence.
Even though I ran into the traveler by chance, I had no intent. You were the ones who decided to follow me and strike up a conversation after I left that town.
That's true. Al-Haytham helped us out at
I'm willing to apologize, if that's worth. I took the divine knowledge capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant... After all...
It won't...
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two. And now you, Dia.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about. My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friend. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to our village for a visit. But then I saw these two random guys.
Is that all? Well,
that's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other.
Creatures?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted.
Anyway, yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry.
The wind's died down. That means Candace still isn't back yet.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried.
the Eremites and embrace a wonderful new life.
Yes. They just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many...
Here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now...
It's been quite a while since...
I'll be sure to put on a good show. Let's go!
Windblade! Huh? With the wind!
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up? The creatures stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
Huh? Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a chance to greet you yet. I had my hands full taking care of the villages. I am the chief of Aru village. Everyone usually...
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been...
I can't say they've always been common. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to...
Another... So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorm...
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul.
Everyone in Aru village needs... speaking of which, why haven't I seen a...
Village keeper? Who are they?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village keeper is how most of them are scholars who lost their sanity. The academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of...
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying... But no one in the village has...
I've had encounters with those people in the past.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile.
Mock me if you will, but if you are guilty, I will...
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra.
Is it because you're reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor... But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better... Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know. although I've sent myself into exile. I'm still doing a... Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation? One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in this. The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. Initially, the people of Aru Village greatly resent. Aru Village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing Bill, suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands, despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground after that. The people of Aru Village treated the mad...
The soft green light? A mad scholar? Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars could...
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the Academia could still monitor their...
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then!
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, so, what do you make of the story? Really?
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali...
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. Lesser Lord Kusanali. The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. In addition, I've never heard any story...
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a...
I've spent many years interrogating criminals.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth!
That look in your eyes. How can this be? To think. Our Archon has...
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to good, but easier said than done. Especially since we don't have any leads.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find...
Huh? Who?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak.
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are.
Grandpa is just Grandpa. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you.
Ah, so you're the one. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was, but I had...
Whoa. Hazen wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp...
Sorry, I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa...
All right. But first, let's go...
Sino is super vigilant.
Ah, you're back already.
We just wanted to confirm something with you. Do you know...
Huh? You knew this?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him. Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding... Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared... Isak was thrilled that his...
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel real...
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert. It's also my reason for fighting.
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god.
Huh? What did you say, Zino?
No, nothing. As long as Esau keeps his word and doesn't get in our way.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for.
It's you guys. We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa. Really? Wow. Yeah.
All right.
Let the show begin. Ready, steady, go!
I suppose wisdom...
anything you own.
I'll ensure your safety.
What's taking them so long?
Of course not. What a bunch of nonsense.
What's the big deal? Is the Scarlet King really gonna come back from the dead?
Hey, Mora, or trade anything you own.
Wish me luck. Excuse me, did you happen to see where the missing scholars went?
You mean the village keepers? Oh. When I was eating dinner the other day, I saw one of them by the side of the road, muttering away and eating... Anything else?
The scholars that have gone missing. Don't change this.
Right. But honestly...
Do you also think
Grandpa? Oh. He was... It still feels pretty... Well, whatever the case.
Oh, gotcha. Thank you.
Stay safe and don't get hurt.
Sir,
Oh, well, if it is... The last time I saw him...
Oh, Thank you.
It was...
Yeah.
Ooh, that's... I've known you since you...
Wow, what a night.
Okay.
Huh? Don't say an... Let's head over there. Listen, see if you can make...
Have you heard? The mighty Scarlet King.
Yes, of course I have. The Scarlet King is the one and only still. You say he's coming back, but it sure doesn't feel...
Haven't you noticed? The village has been getting more direct. Delavar was saying that many people also went insane just before the fall of the... Isn't it a sign of the Scarlet King's power that all the mad...
Huh.
Exactly. Those...
Now, repeat everything you've just said from the very...
Huh?
Who are you?
My patience is running thin. You heard what I asked.
Yeah! Bro, this guy's something else. Just...
Let's not get on his bad side, okay?
Oh, okay, good sir. What is it you would like to know?
Tell me about the Scarlet King.
Well, I only know a few things from hearsay. I went for a drink the other day.
Hey.
It's true. It's all true, sir. We desert folk have had more than enough of those. Would you want to live like this? Delavar also said that once the Scarlet King returns to our side, it's only a matter of...
Is that so?
Seems like he still wants...
Got it. Please don't...
The people here really like the Scarlet King, but dislike the Dendro...
Where is this radical person?
I haven't run into him over the past few days.
No, not at all.
Sounds like you're not too close with the...
No, of course not.
I have many ways to stop you from talking. And many other... So you'd best just stay home and hope I don't hear of you trying... Don't do anything.
Yes, got it.
That scared Paimon half to death. Sino is pretty terrifying. He didn't try to reassure us at all. It's like he's used to hearing that.
I heard that.
Sorry.
It's part of being a Matra. The rumor we heard just now seems like a strong lead. But we need to check a few more places. Very well.
Isaac!
I'm here.
Where's your grandpa's house?
Well, I can take you there.
Join the Aramites. Place of wonderful life.
Grandpa? Oh, he likes to be alone. Sometimes he stares at the sky in a daze, and other times he just pokes at the ground with his fingers. Every now and then, he yells out at the top of his lungs, so a lot of people are really scared of him. But he's a good person, really. I know he is. I swear, he's just like my real grandpa. Where Grandpa usually stays.
There sure isn't much here.
No.
Incense? Please don't say it's the... But are you okay? Are you getting...
There's a scent that you can sense, but I can't...
A certain traveler here once passed out from that smell. Thankfully, Tainari saved the day.
So, you know Tainari?
Huh? You know him too?
Yes. Now that I concentrate...
Wait, surely Tainari...
No need. Did you first encounter this scent at Tainari's house? In the forest. From a scholar.
What are you looking for, Simon?
Here it is. Take a look right here. Although the traces have been completely buried in the sand, they're from the size and shape. They belong to an adult male. The scent is quite faint.
But who would come looking?
We'd have to ask whoever lured him away with the incense.
Huh? So you can lure someone away with just a scent? Hey, what's wrong with liking good food?
Exactly. Most scholars are fond of incense, since the smell, even deep within the clutches of madness, they still yearn for their
No. So someone's taking advantage of their weakness? Huh. Are the rumors really...
Let's head to Aru Village and inform Candace and the others.
Darker fabric definitely looks a lot better.
We're back, Candace! We've got a lot to
Welcome back. Sounds like
Oh, Dina's here too!
You bet. So,
Reasonably.
I'll hate them.
We haven't seen him at all.
I saw him around the village entrance earlier and figured he was investigating.
Did you find out anything useful? I see. So someone used...
The resurrection of the Scarlet King? First I've heard of it. As far as I know, the kind of incense you just mentioned is only popular beyond the wall. Scholars are fond of it, but as you can see, there aren't many scholars still studying around these parts. Not to mention making incense is a labor-intensive process. You won't see anybody. It seems someone from beyond the wall must...
Makes sense.
So what should we do then?
If it was any other day, that would be your next logical step. Didn't you say that the villager got his news from the tavern? Well, I also...
If Paimon remembers correctly...
Yeah. Delavar, the scar-riddled bandit, Enger, the wide-eyed butcher. These guys have one thing in common, and that's being broke. The rougher life gets, the more they want to believe in the Scarlet King. Way they see it, the Scarlet King's resurrection is their own. Throwing all of Sumeru into chaos is the only way to change the way of life here in the desert.
Tia, you're amazing! You really know
this. No merc can afford to
head out.
Now hold on, you're staying right here, son.
Why?
Aru Village is not a big place. Outsiders stand out here like a sore. The desert is unforgiving, so the way of life here is all... Compared to you, mercs like me are just third-rate amateurs. I've got no actual fighting skills to speak of. But I need to go around and ask some questions, but it'll be difficult if you... Good, then we've got a plan. The Traveler and Paimon will go to Caravan Rebot with me, and we'll try our best to figure out where the mad scholars have been...
All right, sounds like a plan.
Yeah.